Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel Review Anything and Everything. And today we are taking a look at a pretty unique set, a Lego set. Sorry. This is set 40358. So I don't want to knock over the Legos that are behind this right now. Bean There, Donut That. 146 pieces. It's an older set that I happen to be able to get on Amazon. So if there is a link still available in the description, I will put it up. But it was originally from Target. So I guess maybe a third party seller was selling it. Now, before I jump into the set, I'm just going to comment on a few things. Now, for a while, I was trying to find a good, a, a kind of pastry shop, um, coffee shop, that kind of whole mix or setup, one and the same. And there really aren't sets like that for Lego. Now, I think I showed in a past video that I had built one of my own. Um, but the thing about it is, as far as you just kind of buying a set, there really isn't a lot of availability in that. And I think it's very interesting because when it comes to Lego City, when it comes to, there have been sets like that in general throughout the line, whether it's Lego City, whether it's the I don't know if it's the creator that does the module sets, or I think it used to be creator, then it became the ideal sets. I'm not 100% sure what category it goes underneath, but a lot of the module sets, the big module sets, I think they did have a coffee shop at one point in time. But generally speaking, we'll say Lego City being the most prominent that, get refreshed every year. You get a new police station, you get a new fire station and various other sets, rescue station, various other sets and houses and stuff like that that build up your city. It's surprising to me that something like um, a coffee shop or like a donut shop or something like that wouldn't be a staple that is in the Lego setup. And I guess what kind of also really throws me off is that um, even if they didn't have a set that was renewed every year, you would think that there would have been something at least fairly, recently thrown on the market that's been there. We'll say maybe no more than 2 years old that, still has a reasonable price, maybe not discontinued so people can purchase. That hasn't been the case. So it's very interesting, let alone where I had to find just a stand because I couldn't even find an actual full indoor location. So here we'll jump into what we get here. What you see in front of you is what actually comes with the set. Now, um, I actually think that this set comes with a lot for what you get for the price because I think that I paid about maybe $35 for this, which some might say is considered a little bit expensive. But in terms of the minifigures, and I don't know what the regular retail price would have been for this thing at the time when it came out. So obviously, this is one of those sets that's kind of really, if you could find it and you could jump on it at a reasonable price. Yeah, sorry about that. I had a little moment. So as far as what you get for the price, I think that like I said, I don't really know what the retail price would be, but you get four minifigures. You get the little dog, which figures wise, it's a good amount for the set. As far as giving you everything you would want in a little, coffee stand, you get a lot of. Um, Let me put the figures aside. Well, first we're going to look into the figures, but I'm getting carried away with myself at the moment. So you get a lot that comes with the stand in terms of function for like a little coffee stand or a little coffee shop in terms of the pastries and the coffee mugs and whatnot like that. We'll look at a couple of the figures up close real quick. This is the businessman. He's got something clipped on his shirt. I don't even know what that is. That's a looks almost like a lavalier mic, but who knows? Maybe he's a news anchor or something. Here, this person looks like a doctor or a medical staff person. They have their cell phone. This one does not have two faces. I think the shop, what would you call them? Staff member or coffee person is the only one who has a double base. Looks to be like your construction worker. Obviously, you can see the back of his head, so he doesn't have a double head. And your shop person. I'm having a brain fart right now as far as the title. I don't know why, but you can see it has a double face for when they knock out because they've been working all day long. You have a little table here with the mug on it, $100 bill, and donut. This right here, your sign, just to let you know the different flavors that exist. These, kind of, I guess you could say, would be the equivalent of just the flavors without the being the actual donuts. I guess that's why maybe they did that to distinguish that difference. I'm not sure. Here you have a rotating platter, which you have different types of pastries, a pie. I don't know if that's a type of cake or if it's a type of donut or whatnot. Those look like cookies. And then inside there's one donut with a pink circle and just a brown circle. Those ones don't have anything on them. And then like one that's the actual donut. Here you can see the coffee machine. You have the coffee machine right here. Now the thing about it is you can't actually fit a coffee mug underneath there. So it's more for the display of it. But if you had to take this and try to squeeze it on it there, it's not going to fit. Now, I don't know if these right here are fold up tables, maybe. I'm not really too sure. It doesn't really say. So maybe these can be extra benching, not bench, well, not benches to sit on, but table space. I mean, sorry, that flap up, or at least you could use them for that purpose. I'm not really sure if that's their actual intended purpose. They come around here on the back, you can see the little register. So, a nice little setup, a little stand. You're not getting a whole lot, but at the same time, too, as I mentioned, there really aren't any sets out there. I mean, comment down below if you've, what sets that you would say or suggest that are out there that I would say are somewhat current. They don't have to be sets, don't put up sets that are say like, I don't know, 15 years old and no one can get a hold of. But if there's anything that you guys could recommend for, the viewers that if they wanted something that falls within this realm of, for like a coffee shop, coffee stand, donut shop, that generally goes for a reasonable price for someone who's looking to put that into their city. Just comment that below. Now, one thing I have suggested in the past, I don't know if I suggested it on the channel, but I know I've suggested it before in other different mediums, that one set that works really well for you to turn into your own little, well, it has everything you need to make either a coffee stand similar to this, or maybe even with a couple of additional pieces turn into a little indoor coffee shop, is the, I'm going to throw the link in the description. It's going to be for the RV. It's the current camper. I don't know the name of the set, but I'm going to, like I said, link's going to be in the description. The RV camper set. It comes with two adults and a little baby. It's an RV set, and into the back of it, you have a couple of pastries, donuts, and other different cakes. I forget all the different types that they have, but they have multiple. It comes with, I want to say, two coffee cups at least. It comes with a little coffee machine inside the back, and it comes with a little bottle of water or soda. Like it has one of the small tile pieces, like the shape of one of these donuts, as a can, as the top of a can, like a soda can, and then it has one of the clear one by one studs. I'm sorry, one by one bricks. One of those kind of tube cylinder bricks that you put it on top of. So you end up having, a little kind of drink thing. So you get a few things that you could utilize. So that's pretty cool. You can break the whole thing apart. It comes with a little table in the inside. You have seats, so you can set that up as a good alternative. Because I think it still goes for about $15 a great alternative set to turn into like a make your own custom donut little either stand or, with a few additional pieces, turn it into a little shop that, people can walk into. I think the set itself might be enough for you to turn into a small walk-in shop. But yeah, like I said, link's going to be in the description. That is my recommendation for a cheap alternative. But other than that, like I said, there aren't a lot of options when it comes to a coffee shop for Lego. So anyway, you guys, I'm a little bit under the weather, but I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and like, comment, subscribe, share. As always, I'll catch you guys in the next video.